Dark chocolate or white chocolate?
Dark.
And chef artist.
Artist.
Painting with acrylic or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Where will we find you at 2 a.m.?
At the bar.
So what's your superpower?
My superpower in the kitchen is creating. I'm Janice Wong. I'm a chef and an artist. Perfection is kind of in my blood. It's a lot of satisfaction when the product comes out really beautiful. So in 2007, I found this spot here at 2 a.m. Dessert Bar. And we've been here for 18 years. I have a very sweet tooth. I remember at the age of 3, I was like exposed to eating like shoe puffs. You know, it's creamy shoe puffs from Japan. And then when I started eating chocolate, I was just addicted to it. But now I have a kitchen full of chocolate, so I mean, I can't complain. And why 2 a.m.? Because 2 a.m. is the hour of my craving, and maybe yours too. Well, the most popular dessert here is the strawberry caprice. The strawberry was what made me change my career. So when I went to the farm in Australia, and when I first tasted and bit through the strawberry, it was earthy, grassy, it was like all these beautiful flavors. So I'm marinating it now with a strawberry pickle juice that I've made. It's fresh, it's like sour, and I wanted to also give that herbaceous notes with a bit of chartreuse. And then floral notes that I smelled in the garden. So I added some lavender marshmallows to this dish as well. So you got lavender and lychee, and these lychee pearls just burst in your mouth. So with every bite that you have in this dessert, it's like a memory of mine that I had in the garden. But 20 years ago, I had a really bad car accident, and I was actually in a coma. That accident made me realize how fragile life was. And what happened was suddenly I started picking up brushes and a canvas, and I started painting. And you know what? I started cooking. I started to be very curious about food. And I went to New York, Spain, worked my way up through many, many kitchens. I wanted to discover all these unique food techniques and culture of the world. I mean, I was learning a lot, but I had to find my own identity. I guess it was time for me to come home. 2 a.m. Dessert Bar, for me, it's very special. I put all my passion and love for everything that I craved in this space. I have an open kitchen, a beautiful long table where guests can sit right in front of me, and I'm plating up all my dishes. Most importantly, pair it with wines.
Our team at 2 a.m. Dessert Bar is quite small, which allow us to build more strong bond with each other. Chef Janice is more of a mentor to me than a boss. I started at 2 a.m. as a service manager, and over time, I was introduced to bar side of the industry. Chef Janice has created a culture wherein we are given a freedom to create. She really has a great ability to recognize talent.
Good. I actually opened this shop in 2015. This is actually our first permanent store. So we have about 4 outlets in Singapore, and we have 2 outlets overseas. Through time, I've evolved to build a new brand called Janice Wong. And that was in 2014, and that's very focused on confectionaries, where I could express different techniques of chocolate bonbons and cakes. And this is where my artistry comes to life. I'm actually making one of our horses today, our chocolate horse, for Chinese New Year. It's the year of the horse. And every year I design very unique animals based on what the year of the animal is. So we're going to join the horse. So after it comes out of the mold, now we'll attach all the legs together and make sure it can stand. And after that, I will be spraying it with red cocoa butter. We designed this beautiful packaging so that when somebody opens it up, it not only gets greeted with a nice Chinese greeting, but it also, when they look at it, it's such a surprise.
Orange and chocolate always goes together. We cast it with a dark chocolate, and we fill it in with orange and ganache.
Growing up in Singapore, and every year I would visit a lot of my friends and also family. You know, it was just so fun to have like, I think 30, 40 cookies, and everyone will have a different type of flavor, texture, and new creations are coming out every year. So I think it's in the season where people explode with their creativity.
I find the CNY collection really beautiful. I think 3 words to describe the Janice Wong collection would be creative, elegant, and delicious.
I'm at Kallang Riverside Park today. Come here in the mornings, and I just like to take it slow, take a walk, and do my breathing exercises before going to work. I try to do yoga about 3 times a week. It's very essential. Well, I definitely work about 300 over days a year, but it's okay. I really love my work, and I think that's why I could do it for 20 years. We have so many events overseas. We're 200 days on the road. I remember one of the most hectic days was, cooking in Dubai for 2,000 people, taking a flight the next day to Mumbai, and doing another 2,000 desserts. But I find a lot of joy in that. I think it's an understatement that I'm an overachiever. I just love to see what else I can do more to bring more joy to people. This is a chocolate bar painting workshop. 12 years ago, I started painting a lot of different types of artwork with chocolate. And I thought to myself, if I can do it, why not give people some of these paints and they can design their own chocolate bars? Hi guys, I'm gonna talk all about chocolate today. So I'm gonna introduce you the Cocoa Pod. So we have about 650 chocolate trees in Singapore. Now I would take this, I add a little bit. That's being very, very precise. So in the last 20 years, I've evolved a lot. I feel like the rose, right now it really represents kind of who I am. Moving towards a bit more feminine, classy. I like to think of our products as a little bit more luxurious as well, but still very experimental. Today, I'm actually preparing something for our upcoming exhibition in Thailand. And this one here is part of the entrance, so it's gonna be a little bit more pop, lots of bright colors. In 2011, when I was doing my first book, I was like, how can people taste my book? And so I started to play with marshmallows, and my first edible art was a marshmallow ceiling. And it was a 4-meter ceiling. People could pluck marshmallows off the walls. And it just blew everybody's mind. And so I never stopped after that. So I layered it with a layer of chocolate paint. And the colors here are inspired by Thailand's vibrant colors. And so for me, they're the land of smiles. And I wanted something really nice and bright. At the exhibition, I'm prepared to use at least about 600 kilos of chocolate. I'm now in Bangkok, in central Chitlom, and this is a chocolate edible tunnel. I'm building up 16 walls of 3D chocolate art, and people can journey through with 5 sense experience. They can pick art off the wall, I mean, how cool is that? It's my first big exhibition in Thailand. Really excited about it. Up to 6 hours. So you can enjoy the 3D pieces. But I can also take you through a few of the pieces if you like to know the techniques, and then maybe later you can really walk and taste the art. Don't forget to taste the art. There's over 10 flavors for you to taste. As an artist, it's all about expression. The freedom to express on any canvas. And that's the beauty of it. And how I express myself is through art. I think as long as the vision is there and I keep pushing to create new things all the time, it really satisfies my passion.